Hey. Hello. Welcome. Hi, everyone. Alright, so we are now looking at yet another LEGO Hero Factory Breakout Wave Uno set. So, you will see SPLITFACE tomorrow, and now we're gonna do the hero that fights SPLITFACE, which is Surge. Now, I already owned SPLITFACE. I got him like back in 2012 when I was a little kid. I got him as a birthday present, I remember. And no, I did not. It was another set. No, I found SPLITFACE at a toy store near my old house, and I'm like, Daddy, such a cool set. I want it, and I got it. So yeah, up to this day I still do not regret having SPLITFACE. What an awesome villain. But now there's one thing I did not do when I got SPLITFACE, and that is to get the hero that fights him, Surge. And now we are in 2020, and I just have exactly accomplished what I've started a few years ago. So this is Surge. He's one of these smaller heroes. Surge is back. I think Surge kind of dipped in Savage Planet, but he has returned to catch some villains like SPLITFACE. And again, Surge. Mark Surge. This is the guy who started my YouTube channel. If you've seen Brain Attack Surge, I suggest you go check Brain Attack Surge first before we go on to Breakout Surge. And this is the man that, if it was, oh my god, I just dropped the whole set. If it wasn't for him, then there would be no Mark 45 Studios. So thank you, Mark Surge. We will now honor you with this review in your Breakout version. So, set 6217, 39 pieces, so a relatively, not a lot of parts for a small hero like him. And then here's the back of the bag. Yeah, cool. That's really it for the bag. So let's take a look at the content inside the bag. I want to see those 39 pieces and see what Mark Surge has to offer. Alright. We have successfully cut open the bottom of the bag. Now, let's see what are the parts that await us inside. That's one. And then the torso, Lego Club thingy. Does Lego Club even exist anymore? So far I haven't seen it. I don't know. Does Lego Club exist? Anyways, here's the rest of the bag, which we will now put away, and it's in its perfect condition. So let's see what we got. First and foremost, let's get this out of the way. Instructions. Now, what I do want to show, I won't be able to show this in a SPLITFACE video because, you know, I already own the set. But you can see, well, here's an ad for all the other heroes. Black Phantom's right there. And there it is. Surge and SPLITFACE have a combo, and which just makes a ridiculously badly looking SPLITFACE. Yeah. I have to be brutally honest, that SPLITFACE looks terrible. But just know there's a combo model that you can accomplish with Surge and SPLITFACE. Alright, let's look at the parts. So number one, we got the torso, which is the standard one with the extra shoulder joints. One hose. This is like this is from Stormer 2.0, I don't even remember, but this is like a white going to blue, then going back to white. It's kind of these like hoses, and that's powering, I believe, his weapon. So we'll get to see that in a second. And for now, we have to look at the parts. All his parts are basically in here. Let's take a look. Wonderful. Okay. What do we got? Look at that stuck. Alright. Numero uno. The first thing I always want to get rid of are the bones. Oh no, this bent didn't. Ah, it bent. Okay. Bones. Let's get these out of the way. Alright, so these are the classic bones that everyone has seen before. So if you want to count them out and see how many there are, just pause the video. Alright, cool. So put those away along with the rest. And then some special bones here. We got some lime green bones in the second smallest. So we got a little bit more interesting stuff, interesting parts for bones here. So we got that. So that's bones, all done. Wonderful. Now let's look at armor. So we have 2 number 3s in lime green as well. Why is Surge having a lot of lime green? That's quite interesting. Also in lime green, we got the big armor pieces. These guys, 2 of them. And we also got the exact same mold in blue. Also 2 of them. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. And then I see 1 hand, which I'm kind of disappointed. Why does she only have 1 hand? No. And then axle piece, villain core. 2 of them. Yes, 2 of them. They call these villain cores, but they're not actually villain cores. They're just add-on pieces on armor for extra looks and the extra texture. Now we have feet. Blue feet. 2 of them. Beautiful. And then we have the stuff for his spear shooter. As always, it's a mandatory requirement that all heroes have a spear shooter. So this is Surge's, and bottom and top half are the exact same color, which is gunmetal gray. And then we have his head. That's a transparent neon yellow. Same thing with the ball that he shoots for his spear shooter. His hero core, of course, since he's a hero. And then the hero cuffs, which I'm going to assemble right now. I do this every time with the heroes. I assemble the cuffs on screen in real time. And I've basically summed this up in many of the heroes. I'm just saying the cuffs are way too long. And I know this would definitely drag for Surge because he's definitely one of the smaller heroes. So when you attach the cuffs on him, it's probably going to be dragging on the ground. But here we go. The hero cuffs that I believe are far too long. Way too long for my liking at least. And for logistic purposes, I think that's too long as well. And then this is the lightning... What do you call this? Well, this is the same thing from Surge 1.0, except it's recolored to a darker blue. I think this is like his... Would you even call this a blade? But he uses this for close quarters combat with SPLITFACE. When he uses his shredding claw, this is what he uses to counter the shredding claw. So, I don't know. I don't know what to call this, but we get one of those. And then, this pile of stuff, Technic stuff. If you want to pause the video and see those, be my guest. But now I'm going to shove them away. With the last 2 elements, the important parts, which are the body armor and the head. So the body armor, every hero has this mold, but each hero has his own special color and print. So Surge's, you got obviously it's blue. It's got the lightning sparkling print. It's a very nice piece, but I've said this in a lot of videos already. I don't really see the point in using this for custom mocks, you know, in my own creations. How are you supposed to... Where would this piece apply? That's the question. And finally, the last thing is the head. Now, all the heroes, the OG heroes for Breakout have gone back to their original 1.0 helmets. So, this is Surge's, and this is the exact same helmet as the 1.0 Surge. Yeah, I don't have the 1.0 Surge, so I can't do a comparison, but I know for a fact that this is the 1.0 helmet of him. Okay, cool. Now we've gotten all the parts out of the way. It is time to assemble this hero all together. And without further ado, let's get right to it. And here we have it. Surge. Mark Surge. Breakout version. And, well, looking at this one and then seeing Brain Attack Surge, there is absolutely no way you can compare this as better from the Brain Attack one. Although, this does look decent, I'll be brutally honest. I kinda don't like the color scheme. It's got a mixture of lime green and a blue. Not a smart choice in my opinion. I think it's a better idea to just leave him blue. Blue and transparent blue only. And I think that already is enough for a decently looking color scheme for him. After all, he is a little guy in this wave, but there's just something more that they could have done with this guy. And of course, it's bare from the back, like the majority of the heroes. And you can see the hose is connected from the back here to the weapon, the lightning sword, so I'll probably call it. Another problem I see already is the hero cuff. Again, I just said this so many times, the hero cuffs are way too long. Look how lazily it drags on the ground. It's just minimum effort put into the hero cuffs, and it should have just been honestly one block, or not one block, one chain long. To have it 3, man, I think that's already too much in my very honest opinion. I just gotta say these hero cuffs were a complete failure. Now, apart from the hero cuffs, let's look at the legs, which are pretty well covered surprisingly. I like how they use the big armor pieces here at the bottom, because after all, he is fighting Splitface in open space, so he needs like gravitational boots. I think these do just the job for him. So I think it's fine. Still okay. Maybe for the thighs here should not be in lime green for this armor piece. Instead, it should have just been a transparent blue, which I think will look a lot better on this guy. Just saying. So, of course, the main body piece is just the same as all the heroes. You got the main body armor with the hero core. That's really it. But then the head's very nice. Of course, it's the 1.0 mold, so I can't really say much of that. And posability wise, this arm is pretty limited because of the hose here, B, the villain cores to add, finesse to his shoulders, and this will get in the way of his head, which really limits posability for him. So there's really not a lot you can do with Surge in terms of posability. And yes, this does look pretty nice with the villain cores added on. It's nice, great, but posability is very, very limited. The sword is quite nice. I like how they reused a 1.0 piece and just recolored it. I actually prefer this version over the original lightning swords that Surge had, but yeah, not bad at all. Except I don't really get the point of the hose here. I guess it's to power his sword, because he's, after all, his element is really electricity, so, or lightning. But yeah, I don't know. His other arm, same thing, but it has a shooter. Kind of wish that this wasn't an axle piece, because there's really nothing connecting here. So why don't you just add another lime green hand here? Why not? What's the problem with it? I really don't see a problem. Why do you need an axle piece here? I'd rather have a hero with 2 hands. So when he's not holding his shooter, then you'll have 2 hands, but not an axle piece. It's such a simple thing. But LEGO continues to providing us with 1-hand heroes, and that really pisses me off. Come on, LEGO. You could have done so much better and not give us an axle here. It's just unacceptable. Unacceptable. But yeah, apart from that, it's really not much to show for Surge. And what I do, although I can do this, I will put him here, and then his rival, which is Splitface. So as you can see, Splitface is clearly taller than Surge, and Splitface after all is a medium-sized set, so he is particularly larger. So one of my, I don't know, Splitface is my favorite villain, breakout villain of all of them. And I think the Surge versus SPLITFACE pair is one of the good ones. I think it's definitely better than Inferno and Jawblade and Nex and XT4. And I just think this one, Surge and SPLITFACE and Rock and Black Phantom, Storm Excel and Speed Demon, those three are the good ones. Well, there's also Bulk and Core Hunter, but I think this is one of the okay pairs. So I'm saying maybe if you're looking for a cool, really good villain, then SPLITFACE, yes. But if you really want a full pair, then definitely, if you're getting SPLITFACE, don't miss out on Surge. Get Surge as well. So Surge, although he doesn't look the best, not bad at all though. He still looks pretty decent. I still appreciate his like overall design. I like how they went with the extra mile with the shoulder pads. But if you put this to face SPLITFACE, then yes, this would be a very convincing match for me to watch. He's got a melee weapon which he can use to combat the Shredding Claw, and they both have range, so they can have a shootout. So yeah, thank you SPLITFACE. So in the end, Surge. What do I think of him? The guy who holds the title of Mark, and that's how I got Mark 45. And because he kind of co-founded my channel, I have high expectations for Surge. Brain Attack Surge, my expectations were exceeded. I was very happy, fully satisfied with Brain Attack Surge. This Surge, Breakout Surge, did it really satisfy me? Did it really meet my expectations? I'm gonna say it's developing. You know, it's getting there. First and foremost, the back is bare. No one likes empty backs. It's just bad. And I don't know. Color scheme is confusing, but I would still say he is a hero that you should pick up because, well, I like his weapons. Yeah, his shoulder armor design is great. Although, if they stuck with blue instead of lime green, then I think that would be a lot better, because it's really hard for me to adjust to this color scheme of blue and lime green. So yeah, I don't know, but apart from that, that's really all I gotta say. So I'm gonna give Surge a 7 out of 10, and yeah, 7 out of 10. I think that's a fair rating, and that's again my rating. It's not what you think. Although if you completely agree with me, then feel free to give a like on the video. If you completely disagree with me, saying, oh my god, Surge is the best, oh my goodness, he's the best, what are you talking about? I want to dislike your video. Do it. Dislike my video. I need your opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. It's not my opinion. But that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. You can show some appreciation by subscribing to the channel, and we will bring you more Hero Factory Breakout content coming very, very soon. Hope you guys are looking forward to that, and we'll talk to you again in the next one. Peace out.